Hey guys, so I finally found some time to talk to you about some of the awesome books that I read in October, and in case you're wondering, the reason why the sign behind me says bathroom is because I'm filming this in my bathroom, and that's a sign for the kids. We're hoping that they will learn from seeing the signs posted all around the apartment. Anyway, yeah, so I read 4 books, actually 3 books and 1 novella in October, and I'm really excited about them. I enjoyed all of them, and so I'm just gonna get right into it. I don't actually have any of the books with me, so I'm going to put a picture somewhere around me here, possibly, yeah, probably around here. Let me see, here, yeah, here-ish. Anyway, the first book that I'm going to talk to you about was the novella, which was In Time, which is 1.5 in the series The Darkest Minds. I think I might have said that a little bit oddly, but either way, it covers all the events that take place between the first and second book. It was about 70 or 80-ish pages long or something like that. I read it on my Nook, so I don't really know. Anyway, and it was really, really good. That ending was like insane for me because I think probably for everyone, but I woke up, if you've read the novella, if you haven't, you will have no idea what I'm talking about, but yeah, you should read it if you read The Darkest Minds. You're going to read Never Fade. I think that it's a really, really good addition to the series, and it was really, really well done. Anyway, what I was saying was that I actually hadn't finished it before I went to sleep, and I woke up at like 2 in the morning or something like that. I'm an early to bed person. I woke up at like 2 in the morning, and I couldn't go back to sleep, so I told myself, I'll just read the last 20 pages, and then, you know, that'll be it, and then I go to sleep. And then I read those 20 pages, and I was like, just that. I mean, I was like all alone, I had no one to talk to. I was like, did that just happen? And yeah, it was so well done though. I really, really enjoyed it. If you read it, let me know what you think down below. Because I haven't really been able to speak to many people about it because I'm the only person that I know in real life who's reading the Darkest Minds series. I'm trying to get other people to read them, but anyway, besides the point. And the next 2 books that I'm going to talk to you about are Rainbow Rowell's books, Fangirl and Attachments, which I read last month. I was planning on reading Fangirl, but I was going to hold off on Attachments. And, well, I read Fangirl and I just loved it so much that I had to read Attachments after it because I just didn't want to wait anymore. I wanted to know what happened inside the book. Basically, Fangirl is about a girl named Kath who goes to college with the expectation that her and her twin sister will be roommates, as they've always been, but her sister decides that she would like to separate herself from Kath and become her own person. So this kind of puts Kath, who's an introvert, in awkward situations, and she kind of has to just, you know, learn to just be by herself and, you know, be her own person. And I thought that it was a really, really good book. I mean, there's a lot more going on. I'm not really doing the book justice, but it was excellent. I think that if you've read Eleanor Park, and even if you haven't, you should read it. I think you would really enjoy Fangirl. Personally, I think I liked Eleanor Park about the same. I related better to Kath, being a person that is very awkward in social situations. So yeah, I think that's probably it though, but I really, really liked both of them. And then for Attachments, I really enjoyed Attachments too. I was about to jump into telling you what I liked about it, but I didn't tell you what the book was about. Basically, it's about a guy named Lincoln. I just remember the main character's name. I was in my mind, I'm like, you don't remember his name, you don't remember his name, and then it just came to me. Lincoln is like an IT guy. It's 1999, and everyone's afraid that it becomes the year 2000, Y2K. People seem to be concerned about the computers, and so he's basically updating the system for this newspaper, and part of his job is monitoring the emails, because email is like a new thing that the employees have just gotten, and a lot of them, I guess, are misusing it. So anyway, he's supposed to tell the employers if anyone's misusing the work email, and he finds these 2 women that are Jennifer and Beth. But he just finds them so funny that he doesn't report them even though he should. He just likes them so much that he just reads their emails but he never reports them. Anyway, long story short, he eventually falls in love with Beth, which was in a very awkward situation because there's no way now that he can meet her because at this point he knows so much about her that it would just be really, really creepy. And so you get Beth and Jennifer, the characters in the book, you only get to see them through email, and I just thought that was so interesting because Rainbow Rowell is so good at, you know, you can still like visualize what they're like, and really enjoyed them. So yeah, so I just thought the book was so well done. It was really, really good. And yeah, that's it. I'm gonna say and yeah over and over again like I always do. Anyway, the last book that I'm going to talk about is The Ocean at the End of the The Ocean at the End of the Lane by Neil Gaiman. I'm constantly tripping over my words. No idea why. I'm talking really fast now. Very annoying. Anyway, and it's basically, it's a really short book actually, and it's about, this man is kind of reflecting on this incident that happened when he was a child, and he met he met one of his neighbors, Lucy Hempstead, something like that. I can't remember her full name, but something like that. And basically her and the woman in her family are not from our world, and they pretty much keep like dark forces or like monsters out of our world. This boy's parents pretty much like rent one of the rooms, and one of their boarders winds up getting murdered, and this murder somehow leads to like this evil force awakening, and accidentally he and Sally, I want to say her name was Sally so bad, I'm gonna look this up and I'm gonna tell you where her name is right here. I don't know why I can't remember her name. Basically wind up unleashing this evil by accident, and this kind of puts him in a very, very difficult situation. It's supposed to be like about sacrifice and about learning about growing up and the way that, and about kind of what being an adult means and what it's like. And yeah, so I thought it was really, really good. I really liked it. It's a slow story. It's short and it's slow. Not like in a bad way, but it has like a slowish feel to it. I don't know how to describe it. And I'm making it sound bad, but it's really, really not. I really liked it. Okay, so it's Letty. As soon as I stopped filming, it came to me. It's Letty Hempstead. And the other thing that I wanted to say about this book that I forgot to say when I was filming because I was just rambling really, really quickly was that I also listened to the audiobook while I was reading it, and I think it's a really, really well done audiobook. It's Neil Gaiman is the one that's reading it, and if you like audiobooks, I would definitely recommend this one. I actually don't read audiobooks very often, so this is like to an untrained ear. It's a good audiobook. This is not like I listen to them all of the time or anything like that, because I don't. I have an Audible subscription, and I never really know what to get, so sometimes I just buy audiobook versions of the books that I already own, and I listen to them while I'm reading, but never to like the whole thing because I read much faster than I listen, and sometimes I get frustrated. But yeah, and it was done really, really well. That's all I'm gonna say. I think if you like Neil Gaiman's books, I think you will enjoy this one as well. It is not a children's book, even though the main character is 7 or 8-ish in the story. Yeah, so those are the 4 books that I read. I wanted to read more, but I liked all 4 books. And yeah, I still haven't been able to read Cinder, which I got from my TBR jar. I don't know why I haven't been able to just like sit down and read it. I just think I'm not in the mood for like that kind of sci-fi right now. Yeah, so I'm really, really going to work on reading it, hopefully by the end of the year, but if not, I am not going to drive myself crazy trying to read it. I'm gonna just wait until I'm like in the mood for it to finish it. That's all I had to say. I didn't make many videos last month at all, actually. I filmed a tag video, which I still haven't uploaded at this point. I will probably upload it before I upload this video, or maybe at the same exact time. Yeah, so there's that. I'm talking really loud next to a window, and I'm pretty sure neighbors are really, really confused as to what I'm doing. But, yeah, let me know what you read in October. Let me know what you're planning on reading in November. I like finding out about new books, even though I own too many, and my TBR list is way too big, and my unread books far, far outweigh the read books on my shelves. Yeah, it's a problem I need to work on. But, yeah, so let me know what you're reading. Let me know if you've read any of the books that I've been talking about. Just stay away from Never Fade spoilers, because I'm reading that this week. I haven't read it yet. I'm going to read it this week. Yeah, and I don't want to know what happens. So there's that. Alright, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!